Hello everybody and welcome into the SFA Season 19 Week 2 BearCave games. What a wild sim week. I told you guys this year was set up for a ton of parity. Nobody believed me, but 3 top 10 teams go down. Florida State, Ohio State, and Baylor all taking L's today, and we've got 10 more wonderful BearCave games, a top 10 clash here as well on game day, so potentially 4 teams going down in the top 10 this week. An awesome start to the season. Welcome into an early morning game day during football season. This is how we do it on Saturday or Sundays. So we can go right into football. That way nobody has to miss out on their favorite teams. As always though, this is the SFA. It's an online dynasty ran through Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. You can jump in anytime, claim an open team, set your playbooks, recruit players in the Discord, and participate in server games and build your way to a national championship. It's a ton of fun. If you want to join, links are in any of our descriptions. And if you are watching live, feel free to drop a Twitch Prime sub to get rid of those pesky commercials. And it helps us out here over at SFA HQ. And if you didn't hear it, in January, I will be moving to Denver, Colorado, going back home. It's super exciting. So just keep it heads up for that. I'll give you guys more information as things happen. But without further ado, let's get on into the BearCave action. We've got a very fun, kind of a rivalry week-esque slate, I would say, here to start. So let's jump in. And as always, guys, before we get started, check out our friends over at Home Field Apparel. They just dropped 70 of those corduroy hats. Check them out. You can use code SFA, of course, to get 15% off. Okay. So, where do we start today? If you're new around here, BearCave is the 10 best games. We'll jump in, sim to the end. If it's close, we'll watch the finish. If not, we'll just keep on going. And we are starting out with a bit of a budding rivalry here. We got Rutgers and Coach Kenzie taking on Coach Nathan over at Indiana, his former school that he got fired from. So we'll see what happens here. As always, guys, make sure to participate in the polls in the chat. It's the best way to earn Bobanos and earn rewards. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We got pizza here, Florida Man, Coach Bob Toledo. You're taking me to a Ypsilanti strip club. Oh dear, can both teams lose? Yeah, that's kind of what we're hoping. But Sir Sproutburger will be starting in this game, so. For those of you guys on your BearCave, this is a 4.5-point spread for Rutgers. They had a big shock of a win against Stanford last week, so we'll see if they can keep it going. Walking into Big Booty Bloomington, who's starting a new quarterback. Get those Bobanos going. Who are you rocking with? And Kenzie, if you're here, let me know if you want a special jersey or heads or tails, kick or receive. There's a rewind thing for live streams. No, I don't think he's awake, but I have to say it. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. Alright, so here we go. We'll jump on board with the away team as always. Going to be a lot of fun. Big time day in an incredibly stacked slate for college football. If you guys watched last night, all 3 games were bangers. Double OT in the Florida State game. I unfortunately couldn't watch that one live. ASU and TCU went to the last minute. And then we had OT in the Houston-Oregon State game. So hopefully that bleeds into today's slate. So football is officially back, baby. We are here, Memorial Stadium in Big Booty Bloomington. Welcome in, Elvis. Nice win against the Air Force. Nicely done, Sid Huckins. Alright, so let's get on into this, baby. BearCave action live and in color. Big Booty Bloomington. Sir Sproutburger is the quarterback. And we got 14-7 here. So Big Booty is cooking. Little Sir Sproutburger, can he get it done? They're up 21-7. What a change from last week. What happened, Rutgers? Is Stanford really this bad? Rutgers got to get it going. Where's Jim Romo? Oh no, this might be collapse for Rutgers. This defense for Indiana only giving up 7, and it's an interception by Najee Woodfin, the true freshman, and they get one back. That's exactly what they needed. 4th and 8. So we're going to get to see Rutgers try and have a game-tying drive here on BearCave. Let's go. What a way to start it out. So here is Jim Romo. Actually, maybe that's not. This might be the backup in, but that's Juice Cobbins. I think that's the backup because I'm pretty sure Jim Romo is not white. We'll have to see. So they hurry it up. Here comes Rutgers. The snap, he drops back and delivers a strike over the middle, and that's going to be a 1st and more. And Jamin Butler with the catch, but who threw it? Desi Inman, yes. Backup quarterback is in, and he's cooking. 6 for 6 and a touchdown. Can he lead them back? Dumps that to the flat. He pushes out. They're trying to bring him down. Butler again. So can Indiana hold? Can Big Booty Bloomington hold? Here goes Inman up the gut and a big hit. So 3rd and 3. Clock is running. They don't seem all too worried about it. 3 timeouts. They need a touchdown. Trips to the right-hand side. Inman makes an adjustment. Corner blitz. Floats that. That was very risky. We get a stiffy. And that's Santiago Beachwood, the SFA reject that Coach Nathan brought in. And he's still here. 8 for 8. 91 yards. He is cooking. Looking for Brodus Walters on the defensive line. The SFA player. He has to step up. What a block. He yams it deep right side and way out of bounds. The first incompletion here for Inman. What a great start to the BearCave. 2nd and 10. 46 seconds left. 3 wide. Can Big Booty Bloomington come through? Juice Cobbins, and down he goes. Stopped in the backfield. Beautiful tackle there. Cobbins having another good day. 141 yards. So 6 for 14 on 3rd down. Can Rutgers get back in this one? 3rd and 12. He yams it left side. Corner route. Caught! Edward Brown for 24. The drive continues. 38 seconds now, 2 timeouts. They're inside the 20. Here comes Rutgers. Here comes Coach Kenzie. Offset eye. Stacked box here for Indiana. The snap. Has some time. Steps up and down he goes. He held on to it way too long. They'll use their 2nd timeout. 2nd and 16 now. Back to the 20. They've got to get into the end zone. Beachwood, top of your screen, is in the press. And they'll do a draw to Cobbins, trying to get a little bit closer, I guess. And now they got to start hurrying it up. Clock is ticking. 3rd and 12. Time not necessarily a factor here. I'm not too worried about the time. Deep drop here. Inman floats it open. Man, caught. Touchdown, Rutgers. What a throw. Will they go for 2? No, they will not. An insanely good throw there on the out route, just underneath the go route. And Rutgers erases a 14-point 4th quarter deficit. So now the return for Indiana. Oh, he made a nice cut. Ashton Allison, the SFA player. So 10 seconds left. Is Indiana okay going to OT? So here comes Sir Sproutburger. He now will be going to the transfer portal. Didn't get the start last week. Here comes Sir. He floaties, and that is caught and out of bounds. Booker Wright, he had that long touchdown against Illinois on Watch Party last year. Sir Sprout has 25 of 45 today. So 5 seconds left here for Big Booty. Yams it deep, right-hand side, and it is caught, broken tackle. Oh my God, Big Booty! Big Booty! The reject missed. Sanborn walks it off for Indiana. Sir Sproutburger. The catch in traffic, the broken tackle. You can't be serious. Triple zeros, that is it. Big Booty Bloomington, baby. And that is an Indiana outright victory, folks. Sir Sproutburger, his first career start, he went nuclear. Congratulations, Big Booty Bloomington. Anybody who has been mean to my king, Sir Sprout. Yep, Sir Sproutburger will be entering the transfer portal. But he can at least enjoy him here. I mean, Indiana might go 11-1 here. Some are saying Sir Sproutburger is the greatest quarterback of all time. What a nuke. And what a catch. Mitch Sanborn, the SFA reject true freshman, broke the tackle. That was Ryu Sellers, the best player on Rutgers' roster. Couldn't bring him down. An SFA player on SFA player crime to start the game. The scenes in Big Booty. And you want to talk about scenes, that is probably the best field storming I've seen live ever from Virginia. Look at this, man. Look at how much Sir Sproutburger in my feed. I love this. So Jim Romo did leave. We'll have to check on his injury later on. We got Inman, though. He kind of cooked, the redshirt freshman. Very similar overalls. Running the ball, Juice Cobbins, 30 for 145. Santiago Beachwood had a touchdown along with Cobbins. Tiki Samanyoa, 4 TFLs. He also had 2 sacks on the day. 1 interception. Najee Woodfin, the SFA player. Plotner and McCoy. And no fumbles. 95 overall, Ryu Sellers. And for Sir Sprout, 26 for 46, 399, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. What a beast. Kevin Moss, 16 for 53. Sanborn went 8 for 158. This dude is an absolute nuke. This might be the best wide receiver of all time. Some are saying. Obi had 3 pancakes. 4 TFLs for Lewis. 6 total sacks. So Rutgers got to fix that offensive line. Zach Collins with the pick. 2 deflections, the forced fumble, and the recovery. And that will do it. So we'll get our players of the game, and we'll move on, and we'll head over to Madison to see if the Wisconsin Baddies can redeem themselves from a horrible game day last week. So this was an Indiana outright to start the ball game, or to start the day. All right, Bob Toledo, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. What jerseys do I want to wear? We're going to just go basic home. For those of you guys betting at home, this is a 4-point favorite for the road team, Eastern Michigan. Oh, this is so embarrassing. EMU -4. Can the Wisconsin Baddies win one at home here? I did bench my running back who fumbled last week, so that is the only change that was made. Heads and kick. Alrighty. I shouldn't be worried about Eastern Michigan, but I am, which is a sad state of my program, but it is what it is. But we have great run defense and great pass defense, so not too worried. Come on, boys. Ooh, I'm loving these jerseys here from Eastern Michigan. Not often we see their road set. Yeah, baby. Madison, Camp Randall, we're back home. So heads and kick for Eastern Michigan. So here we go. Can the Wisconsin Baddies start out hot? Quick touchdown for Eastern Michigan. Oh no, this is going to be a splattering, isn't it? Down 14-0 in the blink of an eye. Come on, Jim. Where's Jim Jones? Please. Yes, we got one back. Oh, oh my God, 3 touchdowns in the blink of an eye. 24 unanswered. No, not like this. Oh, like this, like this, like this. 2-score lead. Oh my gosh. No. Dude, this is going to be a day of ridiculous bear caves. Oh no. Going back and forth, not the way you draw it up in a fumble. Why are we fumbling constantly? Why? Why? Touchdown. Oh my God. And then we blow the 2-score lead. Oh, this is sickening. This is sickening, folks. Surely. In a fumble. Another fumble. 2 fumbles in a row. What are we doing? Oh, we got an interception. Ho, ho, ho. Come on. Come on. Nobody wants to win this game. Oh my gosh. Please. I'm begging you. Somebody. Please. Oh my gosh. Not like this. Please. Yes. Okay. Here we go. 4th and 7. They are going to get to run the clock a little bit. Oh, wait. They don't. All right, Wisconsin. We can't stop fumbling the ball, apparently. Why is Maurice Smith even in the ball game? So here we go. Oh, Neptune. So Jim Jones, can he lead a game-winning drive? All we need is a field goal. Has time, floats that, it's caught. Nice start. We had some great moments against Georgia Tech. This is one of those. We've got to lock in. Jim Jones not having the best day. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Lock in. Lock in. Jim Jones. Jim Jones. Yam, yam. Oh, open. No, he dropped it. Come on, brother. Help a slime out. Help a slime out. 3rd and 4. Please. I'm on my knees. Oh, Jim Jones with the keeper. Wait, wait. Oh. 4th and 1. Literally just run an RB draw or something. Oh my God. Fudge long bottom. This is sickening, man. All right, 4th down, game on the line to start 0-2. I'm begging you, please. No, they're throwing it. Why are you throwing it? No, not to the flat! No. Why did I return to coaching? Now we gotta force a fumble. Oh, I'm sick. I'm sick. At least we covered. At least we covered. Oh my gosh. Fumble, fumble. What even is a McDougal? Oh my god, dude. There it is. Congratulations, Bob Toledo. He escapes Madison, and we'll start 0-2. Dude. My out of conference is way too hard. Why did I do this to myself? We were up 27-14, man. We were up 27-14 and we couldn't hang on. I am sick. And we're going to be 0-3. We have to play Texas. So 000's Eastern Michigan with the no cover. So 62% of you guys are dummies. It was always Wisconsin no cover. So congratulations there, Bob Toledo, even though I'm salty. Fucking fumble after fumble, man. Florida man, we both know you're getting dog walked. Oh my god, what a terrible result. This was the winnable one. I need to win one of either Texas, Georgia Tech, or Eastern Michigan, and that was the one. I had to win that one. God, not only did he throw the flat behind the line, Puka Bear drops it. Dude, we had 2 drops by our SFA players. What a screenshot, that guy doing the splits. Can't believe it. Completely ruining my legacy here in Madison. That's alright. I'm the Russell Wilson of coaches. Okay, we did have a punt return, though. Alright, Chase Hayden, 13 of 26, 239, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Dude was ass, dude. I couldn't stop the run. Clint Jackson, big day. Four TFLs for Shaw, 3 for Longbottom. No sacks, no interceptions, no deflections. 3 forced fumbles. Why are we fumbling the ball every other play, man? Jim Jones did not have his best game. 12 of 24, 151. Ryan Joseph ran pretty well. And all 3 fumbles were Joseph. Oh, all right, Murray Smith, you're back in as the starter. That's egregious. And Thurl didn't even get a catch. What are we doing? Crenshaw had 10 tackles, 3 TFLs. He had the sack, 2 sacks, 2 picks from Aaron Alford. Oh, lordy, oh, lordy, oh, lordy. All right. Enough of this depression. Player of the game. TD. Real. All right. So there's an EMU no cover, folks. We have a long BearCave going on. And we will continue. So now we are going to a bit of an interesting matchup. Normally this is like a top 10 matchup, but Oklahoma has kind of fallen off a little bit. And Nebraska, don't even know what happened with them in week 0. They got embarrassed. So Zach, if you're here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. For those of you guys at home, though, this is a 3-point favorite for Nebraska on the road. Oklahoma +3, so get those Bobinas going. Tough start here for the BearCave, but that's all right. A lot of great games still coming on. All right, let's jump on into it. So, Coach Zach, can they right the ship here in the non-conference? Now with also Northwestern apparently good, this is turning into a very rough division. But Oklahoma had the most points in week 1, so we'll see what happens. Going on the road to Boomer Sooner. We'll go heads and kick. All right, first quarter, they're kind of feeling each other out. We got a safety here for Oklahoma. Oh, no, Nebraska. Stop the count. Can we get a 2-0? This would be a scoreagami. No, 9-7. All right, Nebraska takes the lead at halftime. Very interesting back-and-forth matchup going on. Neither team giving an inch. Nebraska now takes a lead. Okay, they're blowing them out. Good job by Nebraska here. No one play time. Can Oklahoma get back in this? It doesn't look like it, at least early on. Remember, we can only jump in if it's a one-score game, and that should do it. It does not look like they're going to get it one back. And 38-16, Nebraska will win, and they will cover. So congratulations to the Nebraska bettors. Mondo Bronco had a big one. Dakota Jumpin' Bowl. All right. So Gunnar Henderson, 17 of 30, 313, and 3 touchdowns. 6 receptions, 101 yards, and a catch. Or in a touchdown. On defense, not a ton of extracurriculars here. And for Oklahoma, Jermaine Romero is their quarterback. He had not the best day under the Concepcion line. They couldn't run the ball. Otter Stratton, their SFA player, the IGR, had a good day. On defense, Jerome Ingram, the middle linebacker, 13 tackles, a lot of TFLs, 2 sacks. They did get an interception, but the offense just couldn't capitalize at all. So that will do it. 38-23 is your final. We'll get our players of the game, as always. So, Nebraska cover here. Remember, guys, we have a full game day coming as well. Top 10 matchup, Auburn and North Carolina. Going to be a fun one. Bob Rubshaw facing his former team for the last time, potentially. All right, now we're going to the G5, a big-time matchup here. 2 behemoths in the group of 5. We've got UNLV going on the road to Kent State. So, Coach Blazin, if you're here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. This is a 3.5-point favorite for Parker Towns. They took down Clemson last week, but then Clemson lost to North Texas, so who knows? So who are you rocking with? Kent State made the playoff last year. Upset LSU in week 0. So get those Bobinas in, of course. We got UNLV, Kent State, baby. Woo! And then we get into pretty much bangers the rest of the way. I think this one's kind of a banger, but a little bit less of a banger on the banging scale. Alright, so we'll jump in here. UNLV. Dude, I don't know what kind of voodoo you put in the file, Dogwater, but that's egregious. That's egregious. I don't know how you just, I'll take a freshman running back and 2 freshman receivers and be the best team in the nation. Ridiculous. Oh boy, we've got rain here at Kent State. Maybe that's what happened. There was rain at the Northwestern game, potentially. Alright, heads and kick as always. Feels weird Cryo's no longer here. down in Tuscaloosa now. So here we go. Kent State. Can they start out 2-0? Looks like they're about to score, and they do. UNLV, they have Parker Towns, a Heisman favorite. Or Heisman contender, I should say. They're just going bar for bar, line for line, TD for TD, drive for drive. There you go, 28-all. How will this one end? Touchdown, Kent State. Can UNLV respond? It's which team's going to get a stop first? Well, there it is. There's a fumble. And now they're going backwards here. 4th and 1,000,000. Oh, we got 2 penalties on the defense from 3rd and 23. And then a 30-yarder. That's it. That is it, folks. that is all she wrote. Kent State is going to win this game. Oh, man. We got to jump in. They haven't scored yet. They need a turnover of some sort. So Tredarian Lyons, the keeper, he goes backwards. So they've kind of got to hope now that we get a missed field goal here. So 36 yards from left hash to extend the lead to 2 scores. Kent State, the kick. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Mason, what are you doing, slime? What was that? So now Parker Towns gets his chance. He yams it. Almost picked. Oh, it is. Oh, my God. What a sequence. The tip pick. Oh, no. We've got some action tonight, that is for sure. And now Lyons is going to end the ball game potentially. He's out of bounds. If UNLV can somehow get them back into a field goal, there's a good chance they miss again. Split back. Oh, it's the keeper. Lyons to the edge, and they push him out again. So clock does stop. They maintain the 2 timeouts, but now you got to risk the touchdown here, of course. UNLV technically still has a chance. Handoff, Levi Cherry. They stuff him. Yeah, still not in range. You're right. They probably need a sack here to make it scary. The snap, the handoff. Cherry domes him. Touchdown, Kent State. And that will do it, folks. So, as always, when we go back to 2 scores, we got to go back to the sim, see if UNLV can't score again. Doesn't look like it, unless... Hello? Touchdown. There it is. So 20 seconds. They need the onside kick. And it's caught. They got to force the fumble, and they don't. Rufus Cunningham brings it in. 81 plays. What are we watching? So we just got to make sure that they get their win here. This is a Kent State outright, folks. 41% of you. Congratulations. And also, how about we saw Washington almost lose to Kentucky, of all teams, in OT today. Today is just a wackadoodle day. If you woke up early to watch, you have been rewarded handsomely with some amazing ball games. As that is another good one to end. Welcome in, Kenzie. You lost on a Hail Mary from Sir Sproutburger. Ryu Sellers missed a tackle on the Hail Mary. You can't make it up. Sir Sprout, the new best quarterback of all time because Jim Romo couldn't deliver. Coach Fye not enjoying BearCave today, apparently. Me neither. I lost. Fucking throwing to the flat to Puka Bear. I'm sick. I don't know, man. Romo was cooking against Stanford. Inman left too much time. Nebraska won and covered. So I'll just go through the results. Indiana outright, EMU no cover, Nebraska cover, and Kent State outright. So very unique day today. All the favorites taking L's. Parker Towns, 26-37, 305, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rush Kinghorn had 140 and a tutty. Tyke Lashley, the SFA player, had a touchdown. TFL's 3 for Vladimir Tomislav. 1 sack for Angelo Washburn. No picks. No deflections. No fumbles. Tredarian Lions transferring from Ole Miss. 1929, 259, 2 touchdowns. And they are now 2-0. Levi Cherry had 3 tutties. So did Coach Blazing accidentally build a God squad? That is the question we must be asking now. Interception for Deron Simmons. And 2 fumbles. You guys wanted to see the highlight for that interception. Let's take a look. It's impossible to find this stuff. Here we go. View the replay. All right, so did he catch this? Yes, he did. He did, in fact, catch it. He had control. A triple tip interception. You'll love to see it. In the rain, by the way. Players of the game, as always. Thank you for joining in on an early morning Saturday before games kick off. Sorry, gotta watch USC pound the Beanie Babies into mush. All right, so now speaking of the Beanie Babies, they're going on the road. So Coach Cam, if you're here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. Coach Dave, if you're here, or Cam, if you're here, let me know if you guys want uniforms. I didn't ask you guys that yesterday. My apologies. But this is a PSU. This is a Penn State -2. Remember, they got Thad Russell. As long as he's healthy, they should be a contender, especially now with Ohio State potentially ass. So get those Bobinas in. Scotty Bean, they almost took down Florida last week. So very interesting matchup. Illinois unfairly unranked. Feel like they're a good team. So here we go. Do not see Coach Cam. Let's get her going. The Bean versus the injury. Who wins? Penn State had a good opening week. Here we go. We got now rain as well out here in State College. I'm sure this game is miserable. Beaver Stadium, oh boy, they got the whiteout going. So heads and kick as always. We are Penn State. Here we go. First quarter, quick score for Illinois. Penn State gets one back. 10-7 here early. Illinois' defense holding for now. 17-7. Not looking good for the Beanie Babies. Not like this. Come on, Beanies. Come on, boys. Get one back. Okay, they get a field goal. Big touchdown. Oh, boy, that was a long bomb. And, oh, my God, Penn State just dome shots them. They need another big play here. We're going to go one play at a time, see if they can't get back in this. One score away. And they punt. Not like this. We can't jump in unless it's a one-score game. Not like this. All right, so they add the field goal. Technically still a two-score game. They need a big, long play. Surely in a pick. The Beanie Babies are going to start 0-2. Oh, dear. Well, see, here's the thing, Florida man. I can't count. So McKeever gets an 83-yard tutty. Another 82 yards. So McKeever was popping off. And he threw a pass and oh, Scotty. Oh, Scotty Bean. Oh, Scotty Bean. Under the Concepcion line. 3 interceptions. Scotty. Oh, no. Scotty Bean. Arlo McKeever was carrying 8 yards of carry. They still couldn't get it done. Wild. Sandstrom had 11 tackles, tons of TFLs, a sack for Rankins, the freshman. Poor Scotty Bean. So 20-32, 235, 2 touchdowns for Thad Russell. So Penn State might be good this year. Koala Cruz, the Dolores River Fatty. The sack, 3 interceptions. The deflection for Dondrea Hummer, and Andre Pickens had a fumble. So that is a cover for Penn State. Congratulations to Coach Dave. They are cooking. Oh, no! I missed my players of the game. Shame. Shame. I'm not cooking on that one. Where's the game at least? Hold on. I gotta get my screenshot at least. So McKeever and Gutierrez. What a fumble. Alright. So this is PSU cover. Alright, folks. Sorry, my thing's on the screen. Alright, so we will continue on now, and now we've got some rivalries here. We've got 2 sibling bowls going back to back. First up, Boise State taking on Stanford. Coach Dune or Coach Wind, if you're here, let me know. Heads or tails, kick or receive for Dune. Just kick or receive for Stanford. Wind, if you're here, or Dune, let me know if you want special jerseys. This is a 3.5-point favorite for Stanford. Remember, Boise State no longer has Ike Deason. It's now Major Pibb at quarterback. And unfortunately for Stanford fans, Corey Light is still your quarterback. So 3.5 is the line. So yeah, I don't see Dune, so we'll go aboard with Coach Wind. Wind, is it you who always beats Dune, or is it the other way around? I'm pretty sure Dune's never beaten you. So here we go to Quentin Sims, hoping to get the taste of last week out of his mouth. The taste of a big booty. Or, sorry, Rutgers, who's also a big booty. All right. Watch out for that rush offense, though, from Boise State. They're cooking. So here we go. Stanford Stadium. Boise State, Stanford, the Brother Bowl. Got the Sister Bowl coming up, but receive for Stanford is the choice. So we'll see Corey Light first. Here we go, folks. How will this game end? Quick start for Boise. Stanford responds. So very evenly matched to start the game. 14-7, 21-7. Stanford running away unless Boise State coming back. They got to rely on Wally Culpepper and company. Oh, no, it's getting ridiculous now. Boise State, no. How did this team lose to Rutgers? So they get one back. Hold on. Okay, remember we can jump in when the game gets to, oh, they had a pick. So, yeah, this one's over. Unless they score very quickly here. Oh, they might. Okay, can they get the 2-point conversion? No, they can't. So a 10-point game, that should do it. 37-27. Dune goes down again. He can't beat Wind for the life of him. Wally Culpepper had a couple good ones. 3 straight there from DeQuinton Sims. Namari Dill getting a couple. But Major Pibb looks pretty good. Oh my god, this is the best game of Corey Light's career. Wind 20 of 23, 239, and 2 touchdowns. DeQuinton Sims goes 170 and 3. Namari Dill had the 2 touchdowns. Colo Samoa, 14 tackles, my god. The sack for Leonard, 2 interceptions. Rashi Plum and Darshell Wims, let's go, the SFA players. And no fumbles. And for Major Pibb, 27 of 50. So, would like to stop those interceptions. Wally Culpepper cooked. Same with Seth Pendleton, the freshman. 5 TFLs for Calhoun. 1 sack for John Ziegler. No interceptions. No deflections. And no fumbles. All right, now we're finding a rhythm here. Stanford with the cover. So Stanford cover for those of you guys watching at home. All right, so we go from the Brothers Bowl up to the Sister Bowl. Coach Fi, something like that is probably possible, maybe. You'd have to ask Rick. We have all the data. But I don't know a way to make that possible. All right, so 24 versus 25. We've got Yui versus Rosie, the Sister Bowl. Yui, if you're here, it's a 3-point favorite for Notre Dame. 2 favorites to make it to the playoff in their respective auto bids. The Independent and the AAC. Very fun matchup coming up. Quietly, Coach Rosie has built a very good program. I have all the data, just don't know how to set it up. I have all the coaching data. Ow. All right. Notre Dame, Syracuse, the Sister Bowl. Remember, folks, we got the Battle of the Beak coming up as well. The greatest game each and every season. So Notre Dame on the road. Let's see what happens. We've had some good battles over the years. I don't think Rosie has beaten Yui yet. Maybe she has. Remember Notre Dame, new quarterback, Rico Giraldo. And you guys are very split on this game as well. So we are in the Carrier Dome. So heads and kick as always. (7-0) here for Notre Dame. Syracuse falling behind here early on. Not like this. Oh, they missed the extra point. 13-3, 16-3. Not looking good for Syracuse. Not a great start. They get one back. Nicely done. And they give it back, though. Oh, no. Come on, Syracuse. Fight your way back into this game. They do. They do. Giraldo sacked. It's 4th down. Here we go. Syracuse gets their chance. Remember, we can only jump in at the 2-minute mark. 3rd and 9. 4th down. And they are going to trust the defense. Oh, no. So here we go. 2nd and 4. They have all 3 timeouts. Can Notre Dame survive? Couple of first downs should win him this ball game. To the edge. He gets the first down. So one more first down will do it. Bear Hafner with the tackle. To win and cover for Coach Huey. The handoff to Green. Up the gut. He gets about half of it. This defensive line kind of falling apart here. Come on, Syracuse. Under center. Oh, man, are they going to a little power form? The handoff again to the outside. Get to the edge. He does get the stop. So last chance for Syracuse. 3rd and 3 to win the game for Notre Dame. Under center. 2 tight ends. The handoff to Green, and he smoked. Syracuse will get a shot. Unless they go for it. My God, Siri scared the shit out of me. So they will punt it. Fourth and 2. We got to wait this whole clock, of course. No timeouts. They need a touchdown. We've never seen Notre Dame collapse. Surely they won't do it here. We see them collapse all the time. And that is returnable. So 45 seconds in a dream for the Orange. Sammy Andro in the backfield. Four wide to start the drive. Drops back. Has all the time. Just dumps it off to Andro. He can't get the first. That means the clock will continue to run. You got to hurry this ball up. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. Mike Turner, the quarterback. Got to get it past the sticks, Slime. Yams that one. That's a catch. Once again to Sammy Andro. 26 seconds. You got to start getting chunk plays, though. You're not even in Yam range. Not looking good here. The snap. Has time, and another dump off. Oh, what a move! And that springs them to the 50. They are in Yam range now, baby. 18 seconds. Stop clapping. Hurry it up. Do not pull a Chase Claypool. 18 seconds left. Can we see another Hail Mary winner? Over the middle. It's caught. He has to fight for the first. He doesn't get it. They've got to hurry it up. Go, go, go. You got to get this. Oh, my God. Can they get this off? I don't think they will. 1 second. 1 second left in the Sister Bowl. Are we going to see our second Hail Mary of the day? Can Syracuse walk off the Sister Bowl? The snap. The drop back. The Yam. It's a moon ball. And it is dropped. He was there. And Yui survives the Sister Bowl. What a win for Coach Yui. Oh my god, I'm getting spammed. What the heck? I'm getting spammed. You ask for one quote on moving services, and now they won't stop calling me. So Yui gets the win. That is a Notre Dame cover, folks, for those of you guys looking at home. Forgot to flex the Cash App over here with my smooth transition. So we got 3 more games on this BearCave slate. We've had a very fun BearCave up to this point. All right, so we'll look at the stats here. So for Notre Dame, the freshman Rico Giraldo, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Green had played okay. Micah Manners, though, once again leaving the game, it appears, after 10 carries. 2 touchdowns for Brian Brooks. Norman Donato. Ernie Weidler, 13 tackles. 3 TFLs for Rambo Edges. The sack. No interceptions. 3 deflections. No fumbles. But Notre Dame will start 2-0. Mike Turner, 26 of 42, 290, 2 touchdowns. Run the ball, they couldn't. The sack for Evans. Interception, Scott Johnson. 2 deflections, and the fumble. So that will do it here. Let's get our players of the game as always. So 3 games coming to you, and then we've got a big-time game day. We currently have had 3 top 10 upsets, potentially more this week. An all-timer week here as Notre Dame does cover. And we still got Battle of the Beak, baby. All right, so next up, we got top 25 matchup down here in the Sun Belt between BYU coach Combsy and Southern Miss. Combsy, if you're here, let me know kick or receive. Combsy just barely squeaked out a win against Ohio Mania, so now he's on his way to try and dome shot the other G5 Giant. This is a BYU -4. Alright, so we'll jump. I don't see Combsy, so we'll jump on board with the away team like normal. So here we go. Get those Bobinas going. Unless you're a pansy, unless do you not trust BYU? The 3-headed monster? Dogwater, the results have been Indiana outright, EMU no cover, Nebraska cover, Kent State outright, Penn State cover, Stanford cover, Notre Dame cover. So 4 covers out of the 7. All right, can Southern Miss continue to shock the world? There's BYU going to prove that the 3-headed monster is the meta. Beautiful stadium here in Mormon country, and zeros to start. Southern Miss, of course, starts at death taxes in Southern Miss. These guys are insane. 14-0. BYU gets one back. Quick score for BYU. That's great. 14-all at halftime. Third quarter, here comes Southern Miss. Oh my gosh, Southern Miss, dude. It's insane. How are they always so good? Come on, BYU. I trust in Coach Combsy. Please. No! It's not looking good. They've got to get a score quickly. They do. And we can jump in at that 3-minute mark. It's a 5-point game here. So here we go. Can BYU get the ball back? Another game that we're jumping into. Handoff. And a nice tackle there. The problem for BYU this year, not the offense, it is this defense. A very cheeks defense. Probably the worst defense in the group of, or in the Power 5. So can they get a stop for their offense? Handoff to the outside. He gets the edge. He falls, and they give him the first. Andy Weber. That's crazy. Last chance for BYU. Yes, Blazing, you did, but it was a very nice win for you. Handoff. Got a nice little tip drill interception. So Southern Miss looking for the upset here. This isn't even really an upset. It's just Southern Miss just historically is so good for no reason. Another first down, and that should do it. Southern Miss, have yourself a day. Andy Weber, 160 on the ground. Yeah, no more Johnny Ward either. This is just a complete program win. So unless they do something funky on third down, this should be the game. So a massive road win for Southern Miss. So if you count for home field, this was basically like a 1-point spread, so makes sense. So will they snap this? It doesn't matter. Southern Miss with the outright victory on the road. Congratulations. 16% of you guys trusted the Golden Eagles. Coach Fye is in his feelings this morning. Might need to go get a second cup of coffee there. Getting all the bad juju out of the way, you know, for the day. Surely Texas State will handle business, right? Surely Texas State's big-time defense isn't going to lose to a pickle. Can you imagine the greatest defense, arguably, of all time, losing to a man named Pickle? A lefty Pickle. We'll see. It's coming up next. Oh my god, this guy is never going to stop talking about Northwestern. Can't wait till the baddies beat you by 50. What a second half for Southern Miss, my god. So Mike Smith, 18 of 41, 241, and 1 touchdown. See, that's the answer. A guy named Mike Smith going to Mormon country just gets special powers. It's the most bland name possible. The most Mormon name I've ever heard. All right, Daniel Mason, 4 TFLs. 1 sack. The pick for Douglas. 4 deflections. Earl Snyder, 11 for 27. My Heisman campaign for him not looking great. Bentley Rodriguez, 16 of 70 with 2 touchdowns. Elijah Good, not very good. Quantez Flapjack, there you go. 14 pancakes. Let him cook. Stack them up, stack them up. Oh, here we go. Dogwater not happy that he beat Ohio State by 17 on the road. Oh my God. Get this man out of here. Somebody mute him. I'm kind of irritated we beat Ohio State. It is a rebuild. You're just getting lucky here, Slime. You will regress to the mean, don't worry. So this is a Southern Miss outright victory. That was a nice little pick, wasn't it there, Blazin'? Oh yeah, Fi and Pizza, let me know jerseys you want, and Pizza gets heads or tails priority, by the way. So this one is going to be Texas State -5. Alright, so we want Maroon out versus Red Raiders. So Maroon versus Red, Yucky Town. Question is, do you have a red helmet? Yes, you do. So Maroon versus Red. Oh dear. This is not a good game for me. Heads and kick, Parker Towns. Yeah, well, he had a good day at least. Okay, you want the gold helmet. Alright, can the Pickle find a way to take down an all-timer defense? They needed the defense to win their first game against Fresno State. Texas Tech put up a shitload against Tennessee, so poor Texas Tech has to play the top 2 defenses in the country back to back. That's crazy. The historically 2 best defenses in the last couple of years. Crazy. Alright, heads and kick here for Coach Pizza. How will his corners let him down tonight? It's always the corners. Here we go, first quarter. I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know which side is which. And it is zeros here at the end of the first, just as it should be. A defensive brawl. And was somehow no score there. What, he got to like the 5 and a long touchdown for Texas State. It's 7-3 here at halftime, folks. We've got a defensive masterclass brewing. 7-3, 14-3. Pickleman's got to start pickling. Couple of field goals, not looking good. Not looking good here for Texas Tech. I cannot wait to see how they didn't score on any of these plays. And they finally get one back. All right, 14-12. We're going to go one play at a time. Can Texas State find a way? You would think 21 would be enough, but they get stuffed. And they go for it. Hunter Marshall. Oh, no, not the dome shot in the touchdown. Texas State. So Pickleman needs a score here. We can't jump in. It's not a one-score game. Can Pickleman bring him home? Oh, my God, Pickleman. It's first and goal. Touchdown! So a 2-point game, 21-19. Can Pickleman get it? Force the fumble, and no. So they do have 2 timeouts. So they can get this ball back with like 1 or 2 plays left. Can Texas State finish them off? This would be a Texas State no cover right now. They're okay just falling on it a couple of times. Yeah, they can still get the ball back, folks. Especially if this is an incompletion for To-Be Sloot. No, they're just going to fall on it, so they are not risking anything. Coach Fi playing this hyper safe. So they'll get the ball back with 2 plays, basically. Wait, they're going for this. Oh my god, guys, they're going for this. They're going to put them in. They're going to put them in yam range. It's pickle time. They are actually going to snap this ball. Except we all know Pizza's giving this up. But still, this is hilarious if they don't. We know a corner's going to get burned here. Choose. Make your choice. 4th and 17. The snap. It's To-Be. The yam. And out of bounds. Doesn't matter. 10 seconds from the 30. So instead of a pooch punt, they decide to go to the out route. Interesting idea there from Coach Fi. We'll see if it works out for him. So 10 seconds left for the lefty. Where is Drayton Bolt? You gotta hope he burns his corner. The dump off. The dump off. That's gonna do it. There's no timeouts. Not like this, Mr. Pickle. Not like this, Mr. Pickle. Oh, man. The kosher pickle. The limpy boy. That is a Texas State no cover. Great awareness from the Pickle Man. Hey, but the 17% of you guys that chose Texas Tech to cover, congratulations. So, a couple amazing teams this year at 0-2 so far. We got Illinois, Wisconsin, Texas Tech. Hopefully things go our way a little bit more. Kansas State is down so bad they're flexing more throw power. Yeah, the Coach Mike rankings will be heavily in your favor. That's what those rankings are designed to do. You technically could be the 3rd best team in the country. So Pickleman, 23 of 40. He does get above the Concepcion line. Roro Bierman, 75 yards. Couldn't run it. Jesse Jetster, 104. Drayton Bolt, only 4 catches. Skaggs, 9 tackles. 3 TFLs for Milton Timmons. He had 3 sacks. No picks. The fumble for Timmons, and he recovered it. Texas State, To-Be Sloot, 21 of 36, 392 and 2 scores. A.O. Clement, 61 yards. Hunter Marshall, man, all 3 different receivers above 100 receiving yards. These corners are never gonna give Pizza play, man. Rowe with 4 TFLs. Bronson Rowe had a heck of a day. All right, boys. 2 more games left in the week. 1 more game left in the BearCave slate. Then we'll jump into game day. Game day should be ending as soon as games kick off, hopefully. Unless we have like an all-time banger. So this is a no cover for... And then I'll be doing recruits while the games are going. But it is time, folks. The Battle of the Beak. Normally a rivalry week staple. Here in week 2. Top 5 Iowa taking on Miami, top 16. Coach Jarkus, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. You are the away team. This is an all-time classic rivalry here in the SFA. The Beak is on the line. Maryland has dominated this matchup the last couple of years. Can they do it again? This is an Iowa 2.5-point favorite over Maryland. I am very high on the Maryland Terrapins. Tails and kick for the Beak. Both are here. Both are ready. Miguel Eller's going to get his first taste at the Beak. Let's get her done. Tails and kick for Jarkus. Arguably 2 of my favorite programs in the SFA. Come on, boys. The best defense in the nation versus top 6 and everything else. Here we go. On the road. It is a sellout here in Annapolis. Tails. Shake my head, Dogwater. You are the reason. All right, here we go. Quick score for Iowa. Oh no, it's 10-0 here. Not like this, Maryland. Come on, boys. Fight back. Fight back. Come on, Benedict. There you go. Touchdown, Maryland. Oh, no. Back to 10. Oh, halftime. You got to deliver a nice speech here, Papa. Come on, Smoke. No! 20-7! Come on. Yes! The Battle of the Beak. I want it to be close. Come on. We need a defensive play. Maryland, I'm begging you. Oh, my God. The 3-and-outs. We're going one play at a time. You gotta score here, Maryland. Come on, boys. 9-point game. I want to be able to watch this finish. There you go, Zaire. Okacha, touchdown! There it is. Back to a 2-score game. Come on, boys. Keep it close. There you go. So we now get to watch. Let's go! We get to watch Benedict Hasselbrook see if he can't get a game winner in the Beak. Oh, no. Oh, no way! Oh, my God, Maryland! He just fumbled the Beak. He muffed the Beak. Oh, no. Now they got to force a field goal. Maryland, the special team blunder. Coach Papa Smoke can't believe it. Should be Thursday, Coach Keith, during Thursday Night Football. 2nd and inches. Handoff. It's a first down. Last hope for Maryland. They've got to hang on here. Oh, I cannot believe it. Not like this. The Beak can't end this way. The handoff, Dash Dixie. They've got to stop him. 2nd and goal. Turnovers killing Maryland in these games. Can Dash Dixie win the Beak? Oh, he almost got there. 3rd and goal. Game on the line. Another 42 carries for Dash Dixie. From the 2-yard line. What is the call from Jarkus? to stay at number 4. The toss. It's a toss to Dixie. He has the edge. Touchdown, Iowa. The beak is coming home. Remember, guys, 2 scores. So now we got to see if Maryland can get one back. They got a 35-yarder. An 18-yarder. Oh, no. Intercepted. That's going to do it. The beak is coming home. Down goes Maryland. And in his first beak, Miguel Eller gets the victory, all because of a muffed punt. And it's the freshman SFA player Jasper Thornberry on the recovery. Congratulations, Jarkus. A brutal way to lose the beak. But lucky it's in non-conference. You are still in line to compete with North Carolina. So as we look at the scoring summary here. Oh, I can't believe it. So Miguel Eller, 25 of 32, 363, 2 touchdowns here. The rushing at 117 and a tutty. Tootle with 131, Vandermeulen, and then Pippin. Defensively, Brad Thomas, 4 TFLs. They had 2 total sacks. Interception for Brandon Hunter. Benedict Hasselbrook, 21 of 33, 281, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. CeeLo Gold couldn't really get it going. A lot of touchdowns here. Some big plays for the SFA players. Curley with 11 tackles. A lot of TFLs. No sacks, though. No interceptions. 1 deflection for Gilmore and no fumbles. So that will do it. Tough way to lose the beak for my Maryland Terps. I'm going to keep them ranked, though. In my poll, at least. So a very fun BearCave slate. Let's get our players of the game. We'll preview week 3, and then we'll get right back for the Auburn, North Carolina game day, folks. It's going to be a lot of fun, but that is a Iowa cover for those of you guys watching at home. A lot closer than the spread, or than the score would have shown. So we just want to make sure that the... Let's see. So we just want to make sure we only have 1 game remaining. We do. And here is what week 3 looks like. Fresno State, Florida State. Cannot believe Florida State lost today. Very tough way to go. Alabama, Texas Tech will be fun. Syracuse, A&M. How about A&M, man? Absolutely smoking LSU. Again, that's a very fun team. Florida, Ole Miss. Tennessee, Arizona. Watch out. Upset alert for Tennessee. Penn State. Baylor trying to get back in the win column. Devils versus Catholics. That's awesome. Iowa, UNLV is going to be a banger. A lot of fun ones. Alright, guys, so thank you for watching. I'll be back very quickly here once I set up game day. So we'll be back in a few seconds. Thank you guys so much for watching and waking up early with us. Let's keep the ball rolling.